Welcome back, Teton fans, for game number 5 of Mondac Region 13 tournament play. Here we got the semifinals between your Williston State Tetons and the Miles Community College Pioneers. For the Pioneers at short, Luke Thorne in center, Liam Sullivan at third base, Chance Skalchuk in left, Ethan Forrest at first base, Carter Scott behind the dish, Anthony Williams at second base, Chance Carnahan in right, Ray Shaver, and designated hitting for the visiting team today is going to be Cooper Wilson. On the mound is Dominic Donatakis. And for your home Tetons, at second base, Bradley Cepeda, shortstop, Brandon Kuza, first base, Dylan Klossner. Designated hitting today for the home team is going to be Ashton Sweet. Behind the dish, Ryan Moore. At third base, Matthew Jackson. In right, Jason Cardno. In center, Gage Mackery. And in left field, Carter Reimer. On the bump today for your Tetons is going to be Cameron Fenn. Woo! So Cameron Fenn on the mound gets the start for game number 5 of the tournament. Third game for the Tetons as they lost last night and now play Miles in this elimination game. First pitch from Cameron Fenn is outside, ball 1. There you go. So 1 ball, no strikes.
Very unlike Cameron Fenn, falling behind the Miles hitter.
As he comes back firing. So 1 ball, 1 strike now. One pitch coming from Cameron Fenn is in there, strike 2, caught the outside corner, and now 1 ball, 2 strikes. One-two pitch coming from Cameron Fenn is a little bloop fly ball, and Grant Nakuza is going to take care of that one for the first out of the ball game. So 1 away now, and Cameron Fenn facing Liam Sullivan. Tetons played Miles in the first game of the tournament yesterday and came out victorious in that one. I believe it was 15-0. So trying to repeat that here. As the 1-0 pitch is going to miss for ball 2. It's 2 balls, no strikes. And the 2-0 pitch fouled into the glove of Rylan Knorr. Squeeze there by the Teton catcher. The 2-1 pitch is called strike 2 on the outer corner. As Cameron Fenn evens it up at 2 balls, 2 strikes. Fenn kicks, deals, 2-2 pitch, outside, ball 3. So 3 balls, 2 strikes. As Cameron Fenn trying to avoid the 1-out base runner with the 3-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. First K of the day for Cameron Fenn in the second out of the inning. So 2 straight outs for Cameron Fenn out there on the mound. And he'll look to get Chance Skalchuk for a 1-2-3 first. First pitch coming from Cameron Fenn is lined into center. That's going to drop in front of the center fielder, Gage Mackery. And a 2-out base runner for Miles. So that'll bring up Ethan Forrest, Miles left fielder. There's Cameron Fenn going to try to bounce back after the 2-out single and get out of the inning. His first pitch here is in there, strike 1 on the outside corner. A 1 pitch is lined down the line, foul into the Teton bullpen. No balls, 2 strikes. And one thing we want to see from Cameron Fenn is maybe a bit of mix-up on the 0-2 pitch, as that's what's burned him in the past. As the 0-2 pitch is swung on over to Bradley Cepeda, and Cameron Fenn puts a 0 up on the board here in the top half of the first. Tetons here in the bottom of the first. It's going to be Bradley Cepeda, followed by Nakuza and Klossner. And then face Dominic Donatakis. First pitch to Cepeda is fouled off towards the screen. A little bit of a different lineup today for the Tetons, especially with postseason baseball. Got to put the best 9 out there at all times. And obviously, with the injury to Tyler Jensen yesterday, Carter Reimer slotted back in the 9th spot, and most of the lineup moves up 1 spot. Second pitch here is grounded over to third baseman. Going to cut that one off, and a 2-pitch first out for Miles. They'll bring up Grant Nakuza. So, shortstop in the 2-hole today. Typically bats in the 3rd hole. But we'll try to get him as many as bats as we can today. He's been swinging a hot bat with a home run yesterday. So no balls, 1 strike. The 1 pitch to Nakuza is skied high and deep in the air to right field. That's going to hang up, though. And the right fielder's got that one for the second out of the inning for Miles. So 2 straight outs with the ground out by Cepeda and the fly out by Nakuza. And now let's see what Dylan Klossner can do. As Miles goes with the heavy shift for Klossner, which, once again, he does like to use the whole field. So first pitch to him is taken, strike 1. A 1 pitch to Klossner is taken in the dirt, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike now. One pitch incoming to Klossner is taken high, ball 2. So 2 balls, 1 strike to the Teton first baseman as he looks to extend the inning for the Tetons. To 1 pitch is taken, strike 2 called, and Glossner now with a 2-ball, 2-strike count. So pitcher on the mound, 1 pitch away from having a clean 1-2-3 inning. 2-2 incoming. Swung on and missed. Late decision to swing there by Glossner in a 1-2-3 inning for the Miles pitcher. 0-0 after 1. So first batter up to the plate this inning to face Cameron Fenn, going to be Carter Scott. First baseman had himself a day yesterday. See what he can do here. First pitch to Carter Scott is fouled off to the left side. One pitch from Cameron Fenn is a check swing. Did he go round? Yes, he did. So no balls, 2 strikes. Cameron Fenn looks to set him down.
Not sure if you guys can tell on the live stream, but there's a parade happening on the field. You can see all those trucks driving past.
What's the parade for, Nick?
Not entirely sure, Josh. You know, Josh?
Not entirely sure.
1-2 pitch laced in the left field, so a leadoff base runner for Miles. Carter Scott reaches. Just once again, that 2-strike pitch. Just a little too good for Cameron Fenn, and leaving it a little bit over the heart of the plate. He's got to live corner to corner or off the plate too. His first pitch here is driven into right field. Brings Jason Carbno back to the track, to the wall. It's off the wall. Carbno fires one in, and that's going to hold runners at second and third after the second consecutive hit off Cameron Fenn. That one good for 2 bases. Ball got hit and just kept Jason Carbno carrying back to the wall and hit off the base of the wall. So runners on second and third now with still nobody out for Cameron Fenn. And now that's going to bring up Chance Carnahan, the Miles second baseman. As that one's a little chopper over to Marino. Jack's going to barehand that one and get the out at first base. But on the play, scored as an RBI ground out as Miles takes the early 1-0 lead. So still 1 away. 1 away runner at third base now. And Tetons down 1-0. Oh, pitch from Fenn outside, ball 1. Is fouled off to the left side, And that'll even up at 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 pitch, squares around a bunt, but it's outside, ball 2. So 2 balls, 1 strike. Squares around a bunt again. Right back to Cameron Fenn, gonna go to home and nail him at the plate. Good job by Cameron Fenn. Not quite sure why the runner was running as the bunt was right in front of the plate. But nonetheless, 2 away and a runner at first base. So Cameron Fenn looking at a limited damage now to just 1 this inning with an out here. That'll bring up Ray Schauber, hitting 9-hole in yesterday's affair, as this one is a ground ball over to Bradley Cepeda, going to take it to 2 and 3 outs for the Tetons. Not after Miles gets the first run of the ball game. Tetons trail 1-0, head to the bottom half of the second. So bottom of the second here, Tetons trailing 1-0, chasing that 1 run. And stepping up to the dish, going to be Ashton Swaite, the designated hitter. Back 4 today. First time of the year that's happened. And we'll see what he can do here. First pitch to Ashton Swaite is taken, ball 1. One-0 pitch to Ashton Swaite is a little dribbler over to the right side. Ashton Swaite hustling down the line, but the pitcher covering is going to get there first, and 1 away. So that'll bring up Rylan Knorr, the Teton backstop, as he's going to try to get things started here for the Tetons in the bottom half of the second. First pitch to Rylan Knorr is taking strike 1 on the outside corner. A 1 pitch to Knorr is swung on, driven left field, and he just dumps one in there. So going to head around first base, but hold up there with a 1-out single. Good swing there by Rylan Knorr, just taking that outside pitch the other way, and the Tetons have a 1-out base runner. So that'll bring up Matthew Moreno-Jackson. Had himself a decent game last night. Hit a solo shot to get the Tetons on the board early in yesterday's game and spark a rally. See what he can do here as pickoff over to first base and Knorr in safely. Don't think Miles quite has to worry about Rylan Knorr taking off, as Knorr with that rough ankle is kind of just Miscommunication there for the umpires. Moreno Jackson. First pitch to him is taken, strike one on the outside corner. So no balls, one strike, one away, and a runner at first base. As pickoff over to first base, nor in safely. One pitch to Moreno Jackson is fouled off towards the screen, and no balls, two strikes now to the Teton third baseman.
Medic.
0-2 pitch to Moreno Jackson is taken, strike three called on the inside corner. So Moreno Jackson goes down in 3 pitches. Not happy with the call, but nonetheless, second out for the Miles Community College Pioneers. I'll bring up Jason Carbno now. He's 7-hitter for the Tetons to spark that first run of the ball game for the Tetons. Another pickoff move over to first base, and Rylan Knorr in safely. And the 0-0 is in there, strike one. So balls, one strike to the Tetons. Big left-handed stick.
Hey, James, do you think the Williston Arc is in play right now?
I believe the parking lot is definitely in play.
Nice.
A 1 pitch to Carbno is taking strike two on the outside corner. So a big gap here the opposite way for Jason Carbno. See what he can do here as the pitcher is still working him outside. And the 0-2 pitch is swung on, driven deep to right field. And see ya, Jason Carbno! That is what we're looking for from Jason Carbno. 2-run shot, puts the Tetons up 1. Great swing by the left-handed stick. And even with an 0-2 count against him, able to find a way to find a pitch he likes and drive it over that right field fence. So 2-1 Tetons lead now, as Jason Carbno's 2-run blast puts them ahead, and that'll bring up Gage Macri, the center fielder. First pitch to Macri is swung on and missed. Healthy act there, but you like to see it from Gage Macri swinging early in the counts, as a little bit of a passive approach in the last couple games for Macri has kind of put him in a rough spot. As next pitch here outside, ball 1. So 1 ball, 1 strike. That was Carbno's 6th bomb of the year. Pitch to Macri is driven foul past the opposing team's bullpen. So 1 ball, 2 strikes to Gage Macri. And the 1-2 is taken, ball 2 outside. Two-two pitch to Macri is swung on and driven right field. That's going to drop in front of the right fielder, and Gage Macri gets himself a 2-out knock. So that's going to bring up Carter Reimer now. He was an injury substitution yesterday in last night's game. And for Taylor Jensen, as Jensen went down with a apparent leg injury. And in this game's lineup today, in the 9 spot, as first pitch to Carter Reimer's upstairs on. See if Carter Reimer can extend the inning here for the Tetons, as got to run at first base and 2 away with a freshly taken lead as pickoff move to first base, no tag, and Macri is in safely. Oh, 1-0 pitch is low ball 2. So 2 balls, no strikes to the Teton 9-hitter. We're going to flip the lineup over and just pass the baton is Carter Reimer. 2-0 pitch is taken, strike 1.
All right.
2-1 pitch is swung on and missed. Just a little late with the swing there. So 2 balls, 2 strikes. And Carter Reimer looking to battle now for his teammates. 2-2 pitch is in there, strike 3 called. So Carter Reimer goes down with the backwards K, but Tetons get 2 on a Jason Carbno 2-run blast. 2-1 after 2. So Cameron Fenn out there on the mound for his 3rd inning of work, as that one's grounded over to Bradley Cepeda at second base, and an easy first pitch out for Cameron Fenn and the Tetons here in the top of the 3rd. So that'll be top of the order now for Miles. So that one misses. So still got to face 1 and 2 in Thorne and Sullivan. So 1-0 pitch outside, ball 2.
Come on, kids.
2-0 pitch, swung on and missed. So 2 balls, 1 strike. 2-1 pitch, outside, ball 3.
Come on, baby. Come on.
3 balls, 1 strike. And the 3-1 from Cameron Fenn, swung on and missed, so that'll load it up at 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Ladder is joining us once again.
And 3-2 pitch upstairs, ball 4. Cameron Fenn allows a 1-out base runner.
How are you, Andrew?
Not too bad, not too bad. We're going to support our Tetons here. We'd like to take this game to move on.
You or die.
That's what some would call it, a do or die.
Pickoff moving to first base, almost gets away, but
In the back, it looks like.
end up hitting the base runner, so no advance.
Billy Clauser saying sorry.
First pitch here from Cameron Fenn is inside, ball one. One ball, no strikes to the Miles center fielder, Liam Sullivan. And the 1-0 is skied high in the air to left field. Carter Reimer coming on. But it's going to be Grant Akuza, the shortstop there, coming up with it for the second out of the inning. Good job by Akuza, making difficult plays look easy. And 2 away now for the Tetons, as Cameron Fenn 1 pitch away from getting his Tetons back up while they're hot.
You are hot, James.
True. That one's fouled off to the left side, just past the cages. And it'll be 0-1. Second pitch to the Miles third baseman is a little half swing, and that's going to be fouled off as well. So no balls, 2 strikes, 2 away, and a runner at first base as Cameron Fenn has to set down Scout Chuck at the plate and finish off this inning, as throw down by Rylan Knorr is going to be offline, so runner in there safely. So Thorne moves up to second base. Now still with 2 away and a 1-2 count on the hitter to Skalchuk. 1-2 pitch is swung on, driven through the hole. Carter Reimer gonna come up with it. They're gonna hold the runner at third base though, as Reimer's good throw probably would have nailed him at the plate anyways. So runners in the corners now with 2 away. It's Cameron Fenn trying to get out of this one. Another 2-strike pitch that caught just a bit too much of the plate there. So Cameron Fenn might just need to mix it up a bit. So up to the dish now, Ethan Forrest. As this is Carter Scott, sorry. Pitch is fouled off the leg of Scott. So 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 away, and runners at the corners. And the 1-1 from Fenn is fouled off towards the screen. 1 ball, 2 strikes. This is where we need Cameron Fenn to just mix up locations here and maybe throw him one in the dirt, as with Rylan Knorr behind the dish. A lot of goods in his backstop. And the 1-2 swung on and missed. Cameron Fenn gets out of the jam unscathed, so puts up another 0, and Tetons still up 2-1, heading to the bottom half of the third. So the bottom of the third inning for the Tetons, going to be Bradley Cepeda, the second baseman. Getting his second at bat here. Last one was a ground out to the shortstop. His first pitch here to Cepeda shows bunt and bunts it foul. So no balls, one strike. The Teton second baseman. And the 0-1 to Cepeda is taken, ball one. That'll even it up at 1 ball, 1 strike. One pitch is low, ball 2. So 2 balls, 1 strike. As Cepeda looks to get the Tetons rolling with a leadoff base runner. And the 2-1 is swung on, foul. So 2 balls, 2 strikes now. And the 2-2 to Cepeda is taking ball 3. That'll load it up, 3 balls, 2 strikes. So 3 balls, 2 strikes. And the full count pitch to Cepeda upstairs. Ball 4. Tetons with leadoff base runner via the free pass. Cepeda's middle infield counterpart at shortstop. See what he can do with a runner on first base and nobody away. First pitch to Nakuza's swung on, hit sharply foul down the left field line. So no balls, 1 strike to the Teton shortstop as he looks to at the very least move Cepeda up into scoring position. One pitch to Nakuza is swung on the ground to second base, goes to 2 for 1, over to first, and a double play. So 2 away now for Miles. So unfortunate there, hit it hard, but just right at the second baseman, and 2 away now as Klossner steps up to the dish. Was a Kane's last at bat as they once again pull the heavy shift on Klossner. A low pitch to the first baseman is taken, ball 1 inside. The 1-0 is swung on, driven deep to left field. Left fielder going back, but that's going to hang up in the wind. Good swing by Klossner, just couldn't quite get it over his head. Teton still up 2-1 after 3. So Cameron Fenn out there with still a 2-1 lead as first pitch here called strike one. One here is swung on through the hole, and a leadoff base runner for Miles. That'll bring up Chance Carnahan, the Miles second baseman, looking to, at the very least, advance the base runner at first base to second. His first pitch to him is swung on, foul off his shin. So, strike one, and we know ball's one strike. A one pitch from Cameron Fenn is skied high in the air to shallow center field. Macri coming on. Cepeda makes a great running play. Throws back to first base. Not in time, but great play by Brad out there at second base. Just a great over-the-head catch as Macri, with how deep he was playing, just had no chance on that one as it was just dying in the wind the whole time. That'll bring up.
Yes,
sir! First base and gets him. Cameron Fenn.
Let's go, baby!
Great job by Cameron Fenn. Fenn not typically known for his kickoff move, but they have been working on that in practice. So 2-0 now, as Cameron Fenn now just one pitch away from getting out of this. Great pickoff move from Cameron Fenn, taking a page out of Rowan Fredrickson's book. As next pitch misses outside, 2 balls, no strikes. So 2-0 now, nobody on after the pickoff from Cameron Fenn. And the 2-0 pitch is in there, strike one. So 2-1. One pitch incoming from Cameron Fenn is outside, just missed, ball 3. So 3 balls, 1 strike. And the 3-1 from Cameron Fenn misses high, and that'll be a 5-pitch walk. So 2 away, and a runner at first base now. As pickoff over first base, in there safely. A low pitch, skied high in the air, once again to shallow center field. Gage Macri coming on, going to have this one, no problem. So Cameron Fenn gets out of the jam, and Tetons still up 2-1, heading to the bottom half of the 4th. So that'll bring up Ashton Sweet to lead off the inning here in the bottom of the 4th. Ashton Sweet Last time up was a weakly hit ground ball over to the second baseman for a ground out. See what he can do here. First pitch to Ashton Sweet is popped high in the air to the right side. First baseman going back, and the right fielder coming on, but right fielder's got that one. So first pitch out for Ashton Sweet, and one away for Miles here in the bottom half of the fourth. Rylan Knorr up now with one away and nobody on, looking to get things going for the Tetons. Hit an opposite field single to get the Tetons on the hit column last time up. First pitch to Knorr is taken, strike one on the outer corner. So no balls, one strike. And the 0-1 drops in there for strike two. So 0-2 count now to Rylan Knorr. Same count he got his single in last time. As the 0-2 to the Teton backstop is taken, ball one outside. So just missed with the backdoor breaker. And 1 ball, 2 strikes to Rylan Knorr. One-two pitch in the dirt, ball 2. So 2 balls, 2 strikes. The 2-2 pitch to Rylan Knorr is swung on foul.
All right, you fight, kid.
All right.
So 2 balls, 2 strikes still to Rylan Knorr. He continues to battle back from being down 0-2 in the count. Two-two pitch is in the dirt, ball 3. Good job by Rylan Knorr, working it back to 3 balls, 2 strikes after being down 0-2. So full count pitch incoming to Knorr, and that one's outside, ball 4. Great job by Knorr, working it all the way back for a walk after being down 0-2. So that'll bring up Moreno Jackson now as the Teton third baseman. Looks to put up a bit more of a fight than last at-bat. Went down to 3 pitches. As first pitch, Moreno Jackson plunks him and runs on first and second now with 1 away. So a little mound visit here. So that'll bring up Jason Carbno. Hit a 2-run bomb in his last at-bat. And looking to make a 5-1 game with 1 more swing of the bat here. First pitch to Carbno in the dirt, ball 1. So 1 ball, no strikes. As Carbno looks for his second blast of the game. 1-0 pitch to Carbno is upstairs, ball 2. So 2 balls, no strikes as Carbno looks to come up clutch for his boys in green. 2-0 pitch to Carbno. He's in there, strike 1, off speed, got there. 3-1 pitch and coming to Carbno is outside, ball 3. So 3 balls, 1 strike to the big left-handed stick for the Tetons, with Nor at second base and Moreno Jackson at first, and 1 away. Three-one pitch, catches the corner, backdoor breaker got there, and 3-2 now. So full count pitch incoming to Jason Carbno. Looking to pass the baton and load the bases or unload the bases. As 3-2 pitch, taken, ball 4, and Jason Carbno works yet another walk on the season. So that'll load him up now for Gage Macri. Had himself a 2-out single after the Carbno bomb last at-bat. Comes up in a big situation here. Bases loaded, 1 away, and a 2-1 ball game for the Tetons. First pitch to Gage Macri is taken, ball 1, low. So we're going to have a mound visit here for Miles. So Macri with a 1-0 count, bases loaded, and 1 away. 1-0 pitch is taken, ball 2, low in the dirt. So Carbno at first, Moreno Jackson at second, and Nor at third base as Macri looks to bring in at least 1. So that one's in there, strike 1. Caught the inside corner. And Macri still ahead in the count. 2 balls, 1 strike now. Two 1 pitch, swung on, fouled down the right field line. So that'll even it up at 2-2 as Macri looks to at least put a ball in play here, make the defense go to work, and maybe hit a run. 2-2 pitch. The Teton center fielder is a check swing foul. So he'll see another as the count remains at 2 balls, 2 strikes. Two pitch. Comes inside and plunks him. So that'll force in a run as Macri has that golden touch with the shoulder and brings home Nor. So 3-1 Tetons lead now with still just 1 away and the bases loaded as Carter Reimer will come up to the dish with a chance to come up big for his squad. Went down looking last time. See what he can do here. First pitch to Carter Reimer outside, ball 1. Pitch to Carter Reimer is taken upstairs, ball 2. So 2 balls, no strikes. 1 away, and Macri standing at first base, Carbno at second, and Moreno Jackson at third. 2-0 pitch, outside, ball 3, and Reimer in the driver's seat here now with a 3-0 count. is inside, ball 4, and that'll force home another run. So Tetons double their lead here in the bottom of the 4th. 4-1, they lead it now as Brano Jackson comes in. So with that, that'll flip the lineup over to the top of the order now as Cepeda stands in with still just one away and bases loaded. First pitch to Bradley Cepeda is in the dirt, ball 1. No pitch is called, strike 1 at the knees. One pitch to Cepeda is fouled off his leg, and it'll be a 1-ball, 2-strike count now. So 1 ball, 2 strikes to Bradley Cepeda. He looks to put a ball in play, get 1 home at least, as the 1-2 gets by, but not far enough for Carbonell to advance. So 2 balls, 2 strikes. Two pitch is swung on foul down the line sharply. Cepeda a little jumpy on that off-speed pitch. So count remains at 2-2. And Cepeda's next 2-2 offering is outside. Good pick by the catcher to keep it there. And that'll run the count to full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Three-two pitch to Cepeda is a little dribbler in front of the mound. Gonna go to 2. So gets the force out at second base. So Cutter Reimer retired, but scored as an RBI ground out for an RBI fielder's choice for Bradley Cepeda as Tetons get another and are up 5-1 now with 2 away. So 2 away runners on the corners now for Grant Nakuza. He looks to add another 3 to on the board with another home run right here. So Cepeda at first and Macri at third. First pitch to Grant Nakuza is taken upstairs, ball 1. So 1 ball, no strikes to the Teton shortstop. And the 1-0 is skied high in the air to right field. That's going to hang up for the right fielder, so he gets the 3rd out, but not after the Tetons get 3 more. They lead at 5-1 after 4. So Cameron Fenn out with a little bit more padding now in the top of the 5th inning. Only 1 run given up and 5 hits so far from the veteran right-hander. As first pitch here, catches the outside corner, strike 1. Tetons up 5-1. Here in the top of the 5th. This Finn's second pitch here. Check swing. There we go. No, he did not. So 1 ball, 1 strike. One pitch is lined in left field. Carter Reimer steps to his left, and he's got that one no problem for the first out of the top of the 5th inning. So 1 away, nobody on still. Cameron Fenn looks to get 2 more outs and get those Teton bats up again while they're hot. His first pitch here from Fenn is a little blooper. Moreno Jackson's got that one. So a quick 2 outs here with a fly ball to left and a pop-out foul to Moreno Jackson. And Cameron Fenn's got 2 away, still nobody on. And 1 pitch away from getting through this inning, 1, 2, 3. First pitch here from Cameron Fenn. Runs in and gets him on the leg. Look to just clip him barely. And there'll be a 2-out base runner for Miles. Cameron Fenn now with a runner on first base and still 2 away. First pitch here is outside, ball 1. One 0 pitch from Cameron Fenn is skied high in the air to left field. Carter Reimer coming over, and he's got that one. So quick inning there from Cameron Fenn brings the Teton bats back up here. The bottom of the 5th, still up 5-1. Now on the mound for the Pioneers, Pierce Hollowell, as he comes in to face 3-4-5 in Dylan Klossner, followed by Ashton Sweet and Rylan Noel. First pitch to Klossner is taken outside in the dirt. And the 1-0 is fouled off to the left side. And the 1-1 to Dylan Klossner is taken outside, ball 2. It's a sharply hit line drive into left field last time for Dylan Klossner. Just couldn't quite get it to drop. 2-1 pitch here to Klossner is taken, ball 3 low. So 3 balls, 1 strike, and the Tetons threatening for another leadoff base runner here. They could manage to push 5 or 6 runs across this inning. They would put it into mercy territory. As the next pitch gets away, and Tetons with a leadoff base runner in Dylan Klossner. So first pitch here to Ashton Sweet is going to drop in there, strike 1 on the outside corner. So no balls, 1 strike to the Teton captain. As the 0-1 drops in, strike 2. So no balls, 2 strikes to the Tetons designated hitter. As Ashton Sweet now just trying to put stuff in play, make the defense go to work. At the very least, move Dylan Klossner up to second base. As pickoff move to first base, and Klossner in without a real contest. So no balls, 2 strikes to the Teton 4 hitter, Ashton Sweet. And the 0-2 is wild. So Sweet will move up, or Klossner will move up to second base. So now runner in score position for Ashton Sweet. Score probably a wild pitch. As Klossner now in scoring position. And probably take a base hit to score him. As the 1-2 to Ashton Sweet is a little liner. That's going to stay up for the right fielder. So good try by Ashton Sweet with 2 strikes. Good on him to just put the ball in play, but can't get that one to fall. And Klossner will remain at second base now with 1 away. So I bring up Rylan Knorr, the Teton backstop. As first pitch to Knorr is taken for strike 1. Curveball just drops right in there. Already has himself a hit and a walk in this game. Had a backside single in his first at-bat and a long at-bat for a walk in the last one. A 1 pitch is taken, strike 2. So now down 0-2 in a hole here is the backstop for the Tetons. No balls, 2 strikes. Klossner standing at second base and 1 away. To Knorr is swung on and missed as Rylan Knorr waves over the curveball. And now 2 away with Klossner still standing out there at second base. So that'll bring up Matthew Moreno-Jackson now with 2 away and a runner in scoring position at second base. As first pitch, the Teton third baseman in the dirt, ball 1. is inside, ball 2. Two-0 pitch is outside, ball 3. So Moreno Jackson in the driver's seat of this at bat. 3 balls, no strikes. And the 3-0 is inside, ball 4. So a 4-pitch walk to Matthew Moreno Jackson. And we'll have another pitcher's meeting here. So Jason Carbno steps up to the dish after the brief mound visit there for Miles, with 2 runners on at first and second base and 2 away. First pitch to Carbs is line through the hole. Klossner going to head around third base. Throw comes in, and the relay's going to be not in time. So Jason Carbno with another RBI via the single. Great job by Carbno, just ripping that through the 3-4 hole. And now Tetons up 6-1 with still 2 away and runners at first and second. Job by Carbno and Dylan Kloster combining for the 6th run of the ball game for the Tetons. 0-0 pitch to Gage Macri now is called strike 1 on the outer corner. A 1 to the Teton center fielder is swung on foul. So no balls, 2 strikes. As the 0-2 to Gage Macri is taken in the dirt, ball 1. So 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 away. Carbno at first and Moreno Jackson at second. Gage Macri is going to try to prolong this inning with some through the hole here. As the 1-2 to Gage Macri, taken low, ball 2, so that'll even it up at 2 balls, 2 strikes. So 2-2 count, 2 on, 2 away for number 1-2. As the 2-2 pitch is on the ground under Matthew Moreno Jackson, going to go to 2 for the 3rd out, but not after a Jason Carbno RBI single. Scores another one for the Tetons, up 6-1 after 5. So top of the sixth here for Cameron Fenn. His first pitch here in the dirt. His Carter Scott to start off his sixth inning. As next pitch here, skied high in the air as Gage Macri going to take a few steps to his left and have that one. So 2 pitches, 1 out for the Tetons here in the top of the sixth inning. And Cameron Fenn still mowing through these hitters, still with just the 1 run given up through 5 hits and 5 1/3 innings so far. First pitch here from Fenn is low ball 1. The 1-0 from Cameron Fenn in there, strike 1. That'll leave it up at 1 ball, 1 strike. 1-1 is in there, caught the inside corner. So 1 ball, 2 strikes now. And a 1-2 from Cameron Fenn in the dirt. Ball 2. So 2 balls, 2 strikes. And we'll see if Cameron Fenn can win his evens. And the 2-2 swung on foul towards University Avenue. Two from Cameron Fenn in the dirt, ball 3. So that'll load up the count. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Three-two pitch. Swung on down the line. That's going to drop fair. Get down in that left field corner. Run around first base. And going to be in there safely with a 1-out double. So 1 away, runner at second base now. As Cameron Fenn looks to get through 2 more batters and strand him. So that 0-0 pitch is fouled back towards the screen. One pitch from Cameron Fenn, runs in, gets him on the knee, so a hit by pitch will move another runner onto the base paths. First and second now with still 1 away. So we'll have a quick mound visit here from head coach Mason Verzbilla. Cameron Fenn looking to resume his reign of dominance here after the mound visit. His first pitch here fouled into the glove of Rylan Orr. A 1 from Cameron Fenn. Catches the outside corner, strike 2. So no balls, 2 strikes. 0-2 pitch incoming from Cameron Fenn. The 0-2, did he go around? No, he did not. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. As Cameron Fenn kicks and deals, 1-2 pitch is line foul off to the left side. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. The count remains as still with 1 away and runners at first and second base. Fenn looking for that elusive ground ball, double play ball. So the next 1-2 is in the dirt. Ball 2, that'll even it up at 2-2. Fenn looking for that double play ball, get those Teton bats up with still the 5-run lead, 6-1. As the 2-2 is called strike 3, Cameron Fenn pays him looking and has 2 away now with forces anywhere. So 2 away now with runners on first and second base after the punchy. As Cameron Fenn looks to strand 2 runners on base with 1 more out here. First pitch is low, ball 1. One-0 catches the bottom of the zone, so we'll leave it up at 1-1. One pitch, swung on and missed, so Cameron Fenn a strike away from getting out of it. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 away, and 2 runners on base at first and second. Cameron Fenn would love to strand. And kicks, deals 1-2 pitch in the dirt, and runner's going to move up to third base. As a good dirt ball read there, stopped by the umpire. So runners on the corners now, 2-2 count and 2 away. As that run now 90 feet away. And 2-2 from Cameron Fenn. Called strike 3. Cameron Fenn leaves 2 on base. And the Tetons remain up 6-1, headed into the bottom half of the 6th. So now onto the mound for the Pioneers, Tanner Haggard. As the right-hander comes in, trying to get his bats up as they're running out of time here. And they'll be facing 9-1-2. As first pitch to Carter Reimer is taken, strike one. It'll be Reimer followed up by Cepeda and Nakuza to start this bottom half of the sixth inning. A one pitch to Carter Reimer is swung on the ground, foul. So no balls, two strikes to the Teton left fielder. And 0-2 pitch is swung on down the line, foul. Swing by Carter Reimer, just couldn't quite keep that one fair. A little bit of a good start for the Tetons here. Another 0-2 pitch incoming to Carter Reimer is swung on and missed, strike three. So one away now for the Pioneers. As that'll flip the lineup over to Bradley Cepeda. First pitch to the Teton second baseman is ripped over to the right side. First baseman going to flip to the pitcher covering, and two away now in the bottom half of the sixth inning. So that'll bring to the plate the shortstop, Grant Nakuza, as he looks to keep this inning going. First pitch to him, popped high in the air to the right side. First baseman going back, right fielder going to be under that one for the third out. So Tetons go down 1-2-3. Still lead at 6-1 after 6. So Cameron Finn on the mound for his 7th inning work now. As first pitch here, in there, strike one. It'll be 1-2-3 for the Miles lineup here. There's the 0-1, little dribbler over to Moreno Jackson. Gonna have to barehand this one. Quick play and wild throw, pulls Klossner off the bag. So Thornton reaches base on the swing and bunt. As next pitch here from Cameron Fenn, fouled off to the left side. A one pitch here. Hitter squares around a bunt. Cameron Fenn fields that one cleanly. Going to go to Dylan Klossner at first base. So runner moves up to second base on the sacrifice bunt. And one away now for the Tetons.
Here comes the 0-0 pitch from Fenn. Fouled straight back here, getting ahead of the batters. Here comes the 0-1. Curveball fouled back here. Fenn ahead, 0-2 quick.
1-6 with your Tetons up. 6 runs. 5 runs.
Hits. 0-2 hit by pitch there. Got runners on first and second now. With one out here in the top of the 7th inning. Outside for ball one. No foul back to make the count 1-1 now. Does appear to be a little bit of stretching down in the Tetons bullpen now. Just in case, of course. Here comes the 1-1. Grounded to second base. Bradley Spada throws it to Grant Nakuza. Gets one out there. Force out up the middle. Making it 2 outs. Top of the 7th now with runners on first and third.
Bit of a quick runner there, Josh.
Very quick runner. See if he takes off for second base now. Comes the 0-0 pitch. Curveball in the dirt, missing for 1-0. 1-0 in there for strike one. One grounded foul on the third base line to make it 1-2 now here. 2 outs. Ben gets a sign. Runner takes off, but it's a ball in the dirt. Good block from catcher Rylan Knorr to keep it in front of him. Make the count 2-2 with runners on second and third now.
One more out, and you're out of. See what we can do here.
Batter calls time. Big spot for sure. Takes a deep breath, steps back into the box. And gets a sign now. Kicks and deals. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Another curveball in the dirt there. Making the count 3-2. No runner on first. The runners will not be on the move. Got to think that Fenn will challenge the hitter now. As he does. Strike three. Get out of the inning. Heading to the bottom of the seventh now with a 6-1 lead for the Williston State Tetons. Now we're in the bottom of the seventh inning. Starting off for the Tetons, Dylan Klausner, followed by Ashton Sweet, and then Rylan Knorr.
Sounds like a deadly lineup to me.
Deadly lineup for sure.
Very deadly. Let's see what damage can do.
Takes ball one.
And looks like they're playing the shift as normal to them. 3 guys on the left side of the infield and the solo first baseman on the right.
Ball two in the dirt there.
Seems as if a lot of the Miles bullpen pitchers have been missing in the dirt a lot. You know what that's about? Do you know, Josh?
Don't know, but it's a recurring theme.
That one swung through. 2-1
Back
for
for
count.
sure. Appears to be Lachlan Amon in the bullpen for the Tetons, possibly coming in to close out this game.
Of course, the Tetons are looking to not have to use Lachlan and the Mercy territory here in this inning.
It's now 2-2 here, Dylan Klausner. Comes the pitch. Another curveball grounded to the shortstop. Shortstop feels it cleanly, goes across the diamond, and retires Dylan Clausen for the first out of the inning.
If you guys don't know about the ruling, it's 8 runs after 7 for a mercy and 10 runs after 5. So, yeah. Brings up Ashton Sweet here.
Stepping into the box, no doubt looking to get something going for the Tetons to hopefully put them in that Mercy Rule territory to save some arms. As of course, the winner of this game moves on to play DCTC later today in the final, in the championship.
If you guys don't know, DCTC must have beaten twice to capture the championship.
Big swing there from Sweet, fouled back to make it 1-1. And yes, as Nick was saying, DCTC still needs to get 2 losses to be knocked out, whereas the Tetons and Miles both have 1 loss from the first day of the tournament. So, here comes the 1-1.
That's a freaking
Foul ball. Long strike there. Very long strike there into the Williston bullpen. Laughlin attempted to make a catch, but appeared to have fallen down the bullpen hill. Hopefully he didn't injure himself.
Looked dangerous, though.
It did look dangerous. Sweet now stepping in for the 1-2 pitch here. Another curveball off the hands. Shortstop goes back and makes the grab in shallow outfield for the second out of the inning. That'll bring up number 6, Rylan Knorr, to the plate here.
Has a hit and a walk in this contest as well as a strikeout. He's been swinging the bat really hot as of late. See if he can keep it up here. He is coming off of a ankle injury as well, Nick. So, yes, that's been stated quite often. Yes.
Thank you, Alex.
Oh.
As he swings it, gets a hold of this one, it appears. Center fielder going back to the warning track and makes the grab for the 3rd out of the inning to keep the score 6-1 for the Tetons.
Yeah, great swing by Rylan. We'll see you in the top of the 8th. Here we are on the top of the 8th here. Cameron Fenn set to pitch for them again. He's at 93 pitches currently. Let's hope he can still ride it out as the leadoff hitter here. I believe it's the catcher. Has a couple hits in this game. 2 doubles.
Gets ahead of it early here.
Right. Looks like it was fouled off Rylan Knorr's quad. Hopefully he's okay.
Here comes the 0-1. Grounded, just foul down the third base line there. Making the count 0-2 now.
Cameron Fenn's 95th pitch of his outing. Still attacking hitters all game long.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch now. As he gets him on the outside corner there for strike 3. Retiring the first hitter of the top of the 8th inning now with 1 out.
A lot of fastballs looking for strikeouts here for Cameron Fenn early on. Great to see.
Love to see it. Definitely tough for the hitter when they get into a 2-strike count. He's got a lot of pitches that he can go to. Ball's behind here, 0-1. Moved up. Right under second base, Bradley Spada makes a catch for the second out of the inning now.
As he's made quick work of the Miles hitters so far, as we already have 2 outs. And he steps up the right fielder. And yeah.
Sharply grounded up the middle there.
Fenn almost got a glove on it, but just not quite.
Couldn't quite flash leather to that one.
Nothing too big though. Runner on first base, still 2 away. He's at the bottom of the order here.
Chop to the shortstop here. Miscommunication now. As nobody is covering there. Definitely some miscommunication there between Matthew Marino Jackson and Grant Nakuza. Both of them thought the other one was going to take control there as it gets past both of them. Making runners on second and third now with 2 outs still.
He's at the top of the order here for Miles. Would have been huge to get that out, especially with Cameron Fenn's high pitch count forming.
For sure. Fastball on the outside corner in for strike 1.
Unaffected by that. Right back in there.
Ball gets past Rye. As Miles comes across to score their second run of the game. The top of the 8th inning now.
One count here. Still 2 away. Runner on third base. Cameron Fenn set the pitch.
He swings through strike number 2 there. Making the count 1-2. With 2 outs still. Hot shot there, fielded by Grant Nakuza to get out of the top of the 8th inning. Remind me of Scotty Barnes' playoff run. Starting the bottom of the 8th inning here. Stepping in the box, Matthew Moreno Jackson. Looking to get something going. Maybe get that run back and then some more. He takes strike one on the other half. Definitely would be nice to get a little bit of breathing room for the Williston State Tetons going into the top of the 9th inning.
As we have due up Jason Carbno on deck and Gage Macri in the hole.
I seem to be blanking. Remind me what Jason Carbno did in his first at-bat of the day today.
You know, just an absolute moonshot over the right field wall, over by the Casimir Half Athletic Complex sign. You know,
Two-run moonshot. That is correct.
Whenever Jason Carbno's up, the Williston arc is never too far away. It's always right there. He's put many balls in the softball field. It's just another day at the office for Jason Carbno.
Absolutely. Thank you, Nick. Here comes the 1-2 pitch to Moreno Jackson. Off-speed pitch fouled back there. Good two-strike approach. Keeps his direction to the right side of the field, giving himself a little bit more time in the box to adjust to any off-speed pitches.
Just what he does best, eh, Josh?
Absolutely. Here comes the 1-2 again. Another off-speed, grounded up the middle. Second base comes through, fields it, throws on the run. First baseman makes a pick. Nice play there. And I have to say, if that was anyone else other than Moreno Jackson, he probably beats that out. But
And you know, Moreno Jackson's I see him in the gym working on his speed every day. He's gonna be fast.
been chirped a little bit too much. He's getting on him, so he's definitely getting on his speed now.
As we say, a young Salvador Perez.
Jason Carbno takes a healthy hack through the first pitch of the at-bat there.
This nothing but healthy hacks from Jason Carbno. Never takes a bad swing.
Jason Carbno.
Just a private call.
Curveball misses high, 2-1 to Jason Carbno. 1 away.
Here comes the 2-1 pitch. Hit down the first baseline sharply, just foul. The count 2-2.
Yeah, Jason Carbno has 3 RBIs in the day, 2 hits. One being a 2 RBI single, or 1 RBI single, sorry, and the other being a 2 RBI home run. So, yeah, having a good day so far at the plate.
Definitely seeing the ball well. Hopefully it continues in this at bat now. So he gets an off speed. Goes backside.
Oh.
Long distance to cover there for the left fielder. Couldn't quite get there. Ball does land in foul territory. Jason Carbno trots back to the box. Continue as AB.
One thing head coach Mason Brisbane is really working on with Jason Carbno is just going the opposite way. Drives the ball by the one to the pull side, just being able to go oppo too, just make it an unstoppable force.
Sure, and here comes the 2-2 pitch. Fouled back sharply.
Shish kebab.
Here comes the 2-2 pitch again. Another off speed, fouled right back. Jason Carbno, really good 2-strike approach here.
Putting together a good at bat so far.
Another off speed there. Past the diving first baseman, fielded by the second base. Pitcher leaps and grabs, makes a nice grab, and lands on the bag there to get the second out of the inning. Good play by the right side of the diamond there, retiring Jason Carbno.
Impressive plays. Pitchers, they're athletes.
Pitchers are athletes. And speaking of athletes, Gage Macri stepping in the box. takes ball 1.
Center fielder Gage Macri has a single already on the day, as well as a hit by pitch earlier on. As that one's driven
Swings
to
on a
right field.
curveball. Looks like it's pushing in the wind. Right fielder makes a play on the warning track there. To retire the side.
Lachlan Amon up next here, folks. Top of the 9th action coming right up. As here we are on the top of the 9th. Score is 6-2 for your Tetons, and Lachlan Amon is set to step on the mound here.
This guy's coming in from across the continent, across the globe. Sorry. From Melbourne, Australia, I believe. Melbourne? Is it Melbourne? Somewhere in Australia.
Melbourne.
And
Sydney.
somewhere.
Wherever he's from, he's good at baseball.
Nonetheless, we thank him for being here, helping the team, closing out games. Gotta think that Priz Villa is hoping to save him for games moving forward as well.
Lockie has a bit of a kangaroo-esque throwing style, inspired by probably one of his cousins somewhere along the line there.
Good boy, Lock.
As we like to call that one, Louisiana.
Bayou.
Counts now 1-2 here. I would think that the plus changeup is coming. This is high. 2-2 now. The count.
So Lock game.
See, he takes foot on the rubber.
This is high as well. Something we don't often see out of the closer Lachlan Amon is a lot of misses consecutively. So, no doubt, have full confidence that he will be able to bring it back here on the full count pitch. As there it is, popped up.
Play. Out of play. The
Wind is blowing it out of play. As this batter stays alive here.
One thing about Lachlan Amon, he's got that outlier changeup. What can you tell me about that changeup, Josh?
It just falls off the table.
Yeah.
Let me pan it over to Andrew Ladder, who was lucky enough to have an at bat against him in the fall.
I don't know if I was lucky enough or unfortunate enough. As Lachlan draws a walk.
All four there.
That changeup mixed with that fastball coming from the left side just is it was unhittable, to be honest. may or may have not sat me down on 3 pitches, but you know, that's why he's up there or that's why he's down there and I'm up here.
And it brings up the 3-hole hitter. The runner on, and a ball lined to left field that's going to fall in front of Carter Reimer. Runners on first and second, still none away. Very unlike the pitcher locking him on here to get into a little jam.
Hopefully he continues to work with confidence here, attack this next batter. We are in the top of the 9th inning. Score is still 6-2 for the Williston State Tetons. Here comes the 0-0 pitch.
Oh boy.
Ball low. Looks like the catcher, Rylan Knorr, did his best to frame that. Couldn't quite get the call from the umpire. Nonetheless, 1-0 count. Yep. And a ground ball.
Riley Spada. Flip to
Flipped over
Granacusa.
Granacusa.
Gets
Down
the out. Huge double play there. Great turn from the middles. Even better pitch from the pitcher. As now 2 outs in the top of the 9th inning. 1 out away from advancing to that championship game.
No.
Games.
Yes. The Tetons.
Once again, we'll remind you folks, Tetons have to win 2 over DCTs to capture the region championship.
Boy.
As that one falls in there for strike 1.
I like this. Is that PTO? Yeah, oh yeah.
As that one's hit in the air to left, and Carter
That will
Reimer
be the
looks like he's under
And
it.
that is a game. Williston State Tetons win with a final score of 6-2 after 9.
Dominant innings, 8 from Cameron Fenn and Lachlan Amon with the save. Thank you very much, and we'll see you here. The game against DCTC will go around 4 o'clock. And yeah, we'll see you in an hour.
Thank you for tuning in.